Now, greetings to the lovely viewers of all my digital platforms. This is an announcement of my EP album. This one would be third one. We're still on this journey to actually grow the music of Flonipani. So the album the EP album, which consists of 3 tracks that were recorded live at Kyalami Studios in conjunction with numerous um, and then companies also. We've got Afri Gallery managing the visual side and the audio side being managed by Kyalami Studio, and also the artwork being done by Afri Gallery. And on this album, I had a great and amazing opportunity to work with very good and best artists, so to speak. I worked with Minister Mose. I worked also again with my sister Kukuletu Moyo, and actually I worked with also my sisters from Malawi. So Minister Mose is from South Africa. Yes, so it was it's actually a well done EP album. This is to pave way for a full album. I'm sure I'll be able to work on it before the year end. If I'm not, definitely it would be the work for next year. But I'm praying very hard that every year I release a full album every year. So my second album, without any doubt, it was a great album. I know a lot of you don't know it. So the artist that is speaking here is Hloniphani Ncube, and the second album is entitled Uthando Lwakhe. I'm not speaking about the first because the first album, I think the studio I was working with, I was not impressed. But the second album, since I took my work to Kyalami Studios, I'm telling you, it's fire. This EP, it is also fire. It's a road. There is no shortcuts. Some of us, we are lucky to be identified when we are starting. Some of us, maybe, we will be identified at a later stage. I'm inviting you to actually make sure that on the 11th, because the EP album is coming on the 11th of August, that is 2026 this year. There is something, because I do a lot of things. This album, in terms of if you are interested in Hloniphani, the side of music, you search for a YouTube channel which is written Hloniphani Ncube, and you further write Uthando Lwakhe, because initially I was using the other distribution company for the first album. You can even still go there, you would see that there was a potential, but there were many mistakes there. But the second, I'm 100%, I gave it all. This third album, I also gave it all. And this time around, it's a live album. I did it live. I did live recording for the very first time, and I'm really impressed. Me, I don't say something is good if it's bad. I've spoken about my first album, I was not impressed, but the second album and this EP album that will be out on the 11th of July, I can tell you, the people will listen to this album, it will change their lives. When we are in the studio, some of us, we don't pretend. We really, this thing, one of the element of Hloniphani Ncube is that I grew up being a Christian. I'm a Christian. I am a Christian. And also the live recorded videos will come out on Hloniphani Global News according to the schedule. If all things goes well, the first video would be out on 11 August at around 8 a.m. Sorry, 8 a.m. The second one would be at 1 p.m. The third, in fact, not the album, the videos. The first video would be, let me start afresh. The first video would be at 8 a.m. on the 11th of August 2026. The second one would be at 1 p.m. Same date. And the third one will come out at 6 p.m. Don't miss out. So there are 3 songs on this work for EP live recorded album. There is a song called Kuzodlula, Kuzophela, which means the situation that you're going through, it shall pass and it shall end at some point in the name of Jesus. And the second album, there is a song called Imihla Ngemihla. Sikwenza mkhulu baba, yes, sikwenza mkhulu baba. It's a praise and worship song where we are worshiping God, nothing else, nothing more. And then the third one, Don't Give Up. It's an English song. I'm telling you, if you listen to just this EP, I'm telling you, the album will just be, I mean, you will anticipate, because also the album, I'm telling you, the songs that God is giving me, even myself, I'm afraid, are they really coming to me? So I'm counting on you. This is not just for financial gain. I do a lot of things that gives me money, but this is for spiritual edification. This is to encourage someone. As someone who grew up with nothing, but I've seen the work and the hand of God. I've seen how God can transform a life. And people think you all had this planned and figured out, only to discover that it has been the hand of God. So let me speak also in my language. Bakwethu ngizobe ngisethula-ke idlalade elilengoma ezintathu. Lelo dlalade lizoqala nje ukuthi lithengwe ngabantu enkundleni zokuxhumana mhla ka-11 August 2026. Kule ngoma nje ezintathu ezibunyethwe lapho. Eyokuqala ingoma Kuzodlula, Kuzodlula Kuzophela. Angizi ukusho okuningi, uzozizwela ngokwakho. Ngiyakholwa ukuthi izokhuthaza abantu bakithi abaningi, abantu bomhlaba wonke jikelele abaningi. Bese kusiba leyesibili ethi imihla ngemihla, thina imihla ngemihla sikwenza mkhulu baba. Leyo ngoma iyenziwe ngobunono obuphezulu, ngiyenza lo dadewethu uMinister Mose. Bese kusiba leyesithathu, uMinister Mose wase-South Africa. Yes, Mose Tsana, udadewethu engenze naye ingoma yesibili. Ingoma yesithathu ithi khona Don't Give Up, lapho engicula khona isilungu kuphela ke lapho. Senzela phela ukuthi umusic kaHloniphani ungahlali kuphela ubukwa ngabantu kumbe ulalelwa ngabantu abazwa ulimi lwakhe, kodwa sikhangelele ukuthi ibrand Hloniphani Ncube iye emazweni wonke jikelele, umhlaba wonke uyilalele. Yikho-ke sisabalalisa umhlaba wonke. Siyabonga bakwethu. Nzobe kwamanje ngisebenza kakhulukazi ngizimele kuma-digital platforms. Yikho lapho umculo wami uzokutholakala kakhulu. Mangibona kulesidingeko sokuthi kumele ngenze ama-CDs kumbe ngiwuhambise ngenye indlela, sizobona lama-live recordings. Maybe sikhangelela ukuthi senze lama-shows esikhathini esingekudala. Umsebenzi omkhulu kakhulu emculweni kuyikuphakamisa igama likaThixo, igama likaJesu. Ake ngibonge bakwethu, ngiyavalelisa. Thank you very much for your support in advance.